So what's the rule? The park is too busy. Stop letting people in. So just by chance, it's brought me back past Sweet Tomatoes. Came here in 2019. It's a buffet with all sorts of food, or it was, and I think due to COVID, it's bit the dust. Oh, there's a trolley there. Ah, well, I'm not near a stop anyway. This is really sad because we actually, I think it was this one that we came to twice. It's obviously so cheap, but that's the effect of COVID. I've got a business in the leisure industry, and you know, all these restrictions over Christmas. That's why I came away, because all our business dried up. We had nothing to do. I don't know what the rule is here. Do I just cross or do I wait? Please just be brave. There's no one stopping. Oh, we go straight away. On the second one, they did actually stop and let me walk across. So what's the rule? Again, another mini golf course that advertised live gators. Like, would people not play the mini golf if they didn't have the alligators? I don't get it. Like, people are playing, like, it looks like a good mini golf, like really well themed. Are the alligators necessary is what I'm getting at. We're already here. So just some navigation. Obviously, you know, Volcano is pretty much across the interstate from my hotel. We'd normally come from our right here and then forwards towards the volcano there. These are all Universal properties. So at these traffic lights, I'm going to turn right. And actually, it wasn't that much of a walk. I thought I was further away than I was. I think maybe because the bus took a long route to get where we needed to be. In the sun, it is quite warm, like with the, I mean, it's a thin hoodie, but it's a hoodie. But I think in a few hours, if it's already this chilly, it will get very, very cold. So just have to grin and bear it. Holidays are coming, holidays are coming. Finally found two other people who are walking to the park. So, just looked at the app. I managed to steal some Wi-Fi from a hotel. And the Universal app is currently saying that Kong is on 135 minutes. Now what I think happened is, everyone who didn't come yesterday, because it was too rainy for them, has come today. Also, I think everyone who's arrived over the weekend to their hotel, who are staying for Christmas, has kind of settled in now, and now they start going out to the parks. So I think it's the perfect storm. So we'll probably do a couple of single riders. I want to do Transformers, because I've not done that yet, and that does have a single rider queue. I did join it the other day, but it was far too long. Probably be longer today, but I think it's on 80 minutes at the moment, so I'll probably start off an Islands of Adventure. I want to get some shots of the Hulk during the day. And yeah, after that, I'm not really too sure, because I will stay to the death again. It's about 2:30, 3 o'clock now. Because queues will get lower as we go into the evening. It's going to be a busy day in there. So not too many rides today, I don't think. I wonder what's going on here. All those cars are numbered. I thought it was just construction workers, but they all seem to be numbered. I don't know. They're about to have a race. You can see where we've walked from. Also, it said on the app, Rip Ride Rocket was down due to weather. It's blasting sunshine. How can it be down due to weather? And it isn't going. I've been looking at it, it's not been going. Crazy. One thing which is a massive benefit walking in like this is this picture. There's no one ever here, obviously, and the sun is coming down from the right angle. I'm not going to miss that woman's voice. Through security. We're heading to Islands of Adventure first. So if you're staying in a Universal hotel, you can get either a boat or there's a little entrance here to, not all the hotels, but some of them. You walk down here and there's a little security gate there you can see. This is a big queue for tickets. I've not seen any queue here on any day that I've been here. Suggests it's going to be a chocker day. Also, there's a dog here. Are dogs allowed in? Thank you. And we're back in. And yeah, apparently dogs are allowed in. Didn't know that. As it's sunny today, I am going to get some more shots of Velocicoaster. As all my shots so far have been in the miserable rain. The water queues are big. Can't really do much about that, so yeah, be prepared for some more Velocicoaster goodness. Taking it very chill today. Like I said, there isn't much to run around for with big queues. I don't think I've really got any footage of the rapids, so try and get a couple of shots of it now. The queue behind me, if you can see that. It's about 30 minutes and they're waiting for the people dryer machine. It's a shame you get so wet because it actually looks brilliant. Last time I came, all this area was closed off, so I didn't get to come down here at all. It does look like you go right under that.
Including wearing face coverings where recommended. Thank you for your cooperation.
This area doesn't actually lead anywhere, I don't think. I think it's a dead end. It'll come back the same way. But for getting shots of Velocicoaster, it's absolutely brilliant. Oh, remember this guy? So these are the vehicles for Kong.
Heading there now, Millie. How do you prepare for a place like this?
And then you go into a building, and then it's a simulator. And not a very good one as well. It's quite poor. And you can queue up for it for a pleasure of 110 minutes. Would rather stick a knife in my eye. So you actually can't get to Harry Potter that way, which you normally can. Here's my theme park motto. If you're having to close off normal paths because the park is too busy, the park is too busy. Stop letting people in. I mean, Harry Potter was uncomfortable to walk through yesterday and the day before. God knows. In fact, I might go through it just to see how mental it is. I think cigarette is overflowing. I do realise I'm yet to go on any actual rides. Although, to be fair, I'm quite enjoying just having a walk around. We will go into Harry Potter, into Hogsmeade, and just see how mental it is. I will get some nice shots as well, because I don't think I've actually got any decent shots in there yet of the actual area, so but it's going to be crazy, I think. I've not seen a sign yet, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, there you go. When you're having to queue into a completely different area, something isn't right, is it?
You got my good angle.
The main issue is that obviously selling carts in the middle, like the butter beer and stuff, but it's literally as it narrows, so no one can get through. People start getting really angry that they can't get through and stuff. Again, it's one of those questions of customer experience versus, let's be honest, profit. You notice there's no prices on stuff. They sell so many wands, they have to open up a little stall outside. People need to choose to use the wands, they have not going on any rides. Harry Potter area is not a magical experience. Prove me wrong. Right, I'm going to have a look at how far the single rider queue goes. I did do this the other day, so I have a rough idea of how long it would take. If it's too long, I probably just won't bother. Oh, this is actually less than this is much less than it was last time. If this is really short, I might give this a couple of goes. I waited from back here, and it was about 20 minutes. Oh wow.
So there you have it. Charging benches are really very safe.
It's about a 10-minute wait from here. I'll take this very much today. Also, this is the hottest room in the universe at the moment.
It's either for a single rider.
You see here in this tower there's a few more projectors for the castle show. And we got some more in here as well. I'm going to try this again. It says 60 minutes, so we'll see how long it is. I wasn't feeling it yesterday. Oh my god, you can actually buy the other park tickets there. See how we get on? So it will be a big queue, we know that, but I don't think I've gone this way ever from Islands of Adventure to Studios, and Studios has got the attractions that I still want to do. Transformers. I think that's it, isn't it? I'm not. Oh, well, I'll say Jimmy Fallon, but oh, and Fast and Furious. It's got a few attractions I want to do, but I don't want to queue for. I waited 10 minutes for Forbidden Journey, a single rider. Out of all the rides today, I didn't think I'd be waiting only 10 minutes. I waited 25 minutes the other day, so very happy with that. It's just a fantastic dark ride, very, very clever. This is a big queue. We'll see how long it is. I'll start the stopwatch. What's really weird about this side is the exit is mixed in with people who are already in the gates waiting to go. So you could just try and sneak in to some of the gates as you go off to go right back again if you wanted to. It's just odd that that sort of cross-contamination exists. I don't remember it being like that at the other station. Also, it's taken 35 minutes to get to this point. Advertised 60, so by the time we're on, probably 45. This will be the next train now.
You guys follow me? Watch the gate. Kevin G for Gryffindor. Kevin G. Kevin G for Gryffindor. Kevin G.
Occupied area.
Looks like a bunch of first years.
Let's keep looking.
Okay, so the queue's really dipped and now they've gone back up again. However, Transformers is still on 30 minutes. So that's one of the big ones I actually want to do. So I'm going to go over to that now, see what their single rider queue's like. If not, I'll go in the main one. Half an hour is fine. Please tell me, people are buying tickets now to go over to the park. Just ignore that. I'm sure she said $105. Craziness. Did a show just finish or something? Because this is crazy busy. Or maybe the parade just happened. Because this is mental how busy. I mean, just look at it. It's almost impossible to walk through. Yeah, maybe a show's just happened. All the lights are lit up. So I imagine it has just been a show because this wasn't lit up at all yesterday, not this time. Which does mean Transformers is literally just next to it. So the queue for that's probably gone through the roof. But we'll check anyway. Oh, I think I can see it says 55. But it looks fantastic. Again, Transformers is another thing as a child kind of passed me by. That looks incredible. Yeah, this queue's huge now. I'll have a look in single ride, see how long it is, but we'll see. So the show has just kicked out because there's so many people coming onto this. Single rider has to come down the express queue and then go into the single rider queue. It's hard to judge though, because will people just see all these people and just not bother doing it at all? As in for single rider. I need to see if there's any other show times for that which aren't really late, because if not, I can go back over to Alan's Adventure quite early to get my Velocicoaster fix.
I'm counting on you. I guess so is Earth. Evac out for now.
Again, no idea how long it is from here, but it is less than I nearly waited the other day. It was around the corner down the stairs, so still a bad decision the other day. Right, let's see how long it takes. It looks like loading is just here, so maybe five minutes.
If you have any questions,
if it is, I'm very, very happy. So it took less than 5 minutes to get to here. No one, thank you. Seems to have calmed down here now. Transformers is again really good. It's the same as Spider-Man, same system. I mean, I couldn't tell you the differences in the route, but very, very similar. Good effects. No fire. Spider-Man has fire. If there's meant to be a fire in that, it wasn't working. And 10 minutes as well. I can't moan at that. Yeah, especially on a day where it's been exceptionally busy. So I'm very, very, very happy. Right. What's next? I might go and do Men in Black again because I enjoyed that. And also, it's 3 people per row, which means a lot of single riders are used. I did look at Rip Ride Rocket. I think it was on a 3-hour queue about 20 minutes ago. Won't we do that again? In fact, yes, I'll do Men in Black, then I'll go through Diagon Alley, take some shots in there, because I've not been in there really. I rushed through to go to Gringotts and then disappeared again. I also need to look at the show when the show's on. In fact, rather than go through the crowded area, I'm going to walk through this area over here, because this is going to be a nightmare, I think. If you're looking for a quiet place to sit next to the lake, I'd recommend this place behind the Duff Bar. This is also Halloween Horror Nights waiting area, and on those days this will not be as quiet.
Your tickets are now refunded. Aim your craft at your fellow humans. It's time.
Alright, it's on a 50-minute wait. Single rider was a walk-on yesterday, and that was on like a 20-minute wait, I think. But it was actually almost walk-on itself. There's a pre-show. I was unaware there's a pre-show. Single rider has about 5 people in it, about 10 people. But I'm instantly in here after a minute of waiting. And because it's 3 persons per row, it's it moves quite fast. Unfortunately, that run wasn't great through Men in Black. I only waited about 5 minutes. About a third of the way through, everything stopped, and then everything became slightly out of sync, and it didn't make any sense after that. But you know, it's an old ride. It shows how far the rides have kind of progressed and can deal with stoppages and syncing issues and stuff. Right, I might go and try Too Fast, Too Furious. Depends what the queue is like. And then go into Diagon Alley after that. "25 minutes. Oh, there is a single rider line. Should we see if it's open?
I love that. We would like to park it right over there. Can you guys get up there?
Absolutely.
This way?
Who are you? Express? Yeah, no, those ones are good.
It does actually say 5 minutes for single riders. I didn't know it had a single rider queue. And I think it's the first time I've actually seen a time for the single rider queue. Now, I understand why they don't show times, and that's because they can vary a lot depending on how many odd numbers they get, but once again, it means you won't see the queue line, but it's basically quite a few cars. It's not the most glam queue line from memory. I think I've watched one of the films, and it was because it was Cineworld's first 4DX film in Milton Keynes, but I've not seen anything, and it's not something which I really, it's just not my cup of tea.
He wants us to get everybody.
That includes the ride. Star Wars is my cup of tea, but the ride's phenomenal. Anyway, let's have a go at it for 5 minutes, and I'll take that as a victory. Oh, there's literally... Oh, maybe it's not 25-minute wait, maybe it's walk-on. So it is actually walk-on. Or maybe these have come out of a pre-show. Okay, I'll give it this. Some good water, CO2 and warm air effects in there. And the actual set pieces that you do go through are fantastic. Like, they are really good. It's just the whole simulation bit is just a bit underwhelming, that's all. For Universal and the quality these days, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't satisfy you, really. Also, if you do get the opportunity, always sit on the end of the row, preferably the right side where I was sat, far right. I just got lucky when there was no one in the station at all. So yeah, very, very happy at that. To do that with no queue is the best way of doing it, basically. Right, I'm going to try and find a go on The Mummy, because the airtime on that back left was insane yesterday. I'm kind of just feeling time now until the show later on, although these barriers needs to keep people in the right place. I imagine they're expecting the show to be extraordinarily busy. I probably should have watched it yesterday, actually, because it's probably going to be almost impossible to move tonight, unfortunately. But that's the way it is. I'll get some shots. It'll probably just be highlights anyway, because it's all going to have copyrighted music and stuff. Let's go and see what the Mummy's doing. Yeah, like the signs all the way down here. There's always going to be like some sort of one-way system in operation. Also though, it does mean it feels like with a projection mapping show for Halloween, you had to view it from one angle, whereas this seems like you can view it from pretty much any angle. Obviously been some sort of parade, because there's graffiti everywhere. Confetti. We're going to try and go in the single rider queue if it's open. Oh, it's just changed to 30 minutes. If it's 30 minutes, that means a single rider is, well, it'd be similar to last night, almost walk on. 7 people. Round 2, don't mind if I do. It's even less this time, in fact. There's 2 people waiting. 2 back-to-back rides. Unfortunately on both of them, I was on the back right. Next to the back left, which is the insane bit. 2 rides in 10 minutes. Happy about that. Shows what you can actually get on. If you're willing to split up, I might even look at Gringotts when I'm actually in Diagon Alley, so I'm going to go there now. In about 15 minutes before the show, try and get a half decent spot. I'm not going to camp out for half an hour, but I'll go and have a look after I've gone through Diagon Alley. The people behind me are discussing Fast and Furious. One of them has done it and the other 2 haven't. And the amount of swear words they're using to describe how bad it is hilarious. I just really enjoyed it because like they're not enthusiasts, they're not geeks like me and stuff. But, so you know, even those normal general public can see just how pants it is really. Just going to the shop opposite Fast and Furious and look at some of these. You don't really notice like they're absolutely massive. They look nice, but look like you'd soon be dead from heart disease. You can actually hear the train going over the top. It's a fake sound effect, but very clever. You got the ones. The only slight problem with that at night is you do see the gas, like the pilot light come on about 30 seconds before. However, it is very good at night time because obviously it lights up the entire area. This is a fantastic piece of forced perspective. Looks like it goes on for a lot longer than it does.
Underneath the long and the mid.
Even little things like this chimney all the way up here as you walk out, even that has some smoke blown out of it. I mean, I'm never going to do it justice with a couple of minutes worth of clips, but it's absolutely I mean, as much as I had to go, like, it's not a great experience. The people level in there is just okay. Like, probably earlier on in Islands of Adventure, there's far too many people in there where you can't move. And if I was a Harry Potter fan, which I'm not, if it was something I was a massive fan of, I was really excited to go. There's lots of rides themed on it, but I couldn't move in that area. I just want to get out of the area. Like, I'm quite glad that I did all the, you know, the Hagrids and Gringotts in the last few days when the queues have been a little bit lighter. I feel quite relieved about that. Right, I'm going to the show area. It's about 2:15, so the same as yesterday. I don't know how busy it's going to be. They do seem to have set up one-way paths and stuff, but I'll try and get the best possible place. I do love myself some atmospheric strings. So I'm going to go and stand on the grass up here if I'm allowed. But yeah, it sounds amazing. It's slightly muddy here, but it's because people are studying for the show. However, view-wise, because you're slightly elevated, you're going to get a fantastic view, I think. And you've only got really just one lamppost here. Yeah, I think this is where my spot's going to be. I do think Islands of Adventure, their lake should be used for some sort of evening spectacular, because I don't think it is. It might have been used in the past. But what is odd is, it wasn't just this bottom area for Halloween Horror Nights, it was the entirety, and all the buildings were all projection mapped, which I don't think this is. If it is, I've not seen anything about it, and if it is, fantastic, amazing. But we'll see. I find it odd that they're only using this little bit at the bottom, rather than, because surely the fountains are still installed on the top bit. But anyway, so coming next is a few minutes highlights of the Celebration of Universal fountain show spectacular thingy. It looks like a very manual process, just turning the lights off. You'd expect it all to be kind of one big switch, but it's quite an epic way to do it though, bit by bit, in the 5 minutes leading up. Oh, there you go, there's the big one gone. Kind of really builds up. It's fantastic.
Today has been filled with timeless thrills, adventures, and memories spent with friends and family. And now, as our day comes to an end, we gather to relive these incredible moments in our cinematic celebration.
control. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. Things I shouldn't do, but you dance.
My name is Optimus Prime.
I feel bad for the poor schmo who's gonna have to follow that. What? Me? Out of the poor schmoes? Oh, stall until I can come up with something better.
Are you ready to be amazed? Here we go.
Thank you for joining us for Universal Orlando's cinematic celebration, Epic Cinema Under the Stars. We truly hope you and your family have had a wonderful day here at Universal Studios Florida.
Right, well, fireworks show. Now, the reason why the path just here is closed off, I reckon it's because that's the fallout zone for the fireworks. Proof that you don't need huge fireworks to make a good show, because they can't use big fireworks because there's nowhere for the people to go for the fallout zone. It was good. We did have projections in there. We did have a few fire effects, not much. But overall, yeah, it was quite good. It was 20 minutes long. I don't know what it was missing. It was missing something for me, but I still enjoyed it. Whereas the castle at Disney, I'd probably watch more than once if I had more days there. I would only watch that once. However, audio was nice and loud. Disney's was quite quiet. Like you felt the bass more here than you did at Disney as well. So, you know, I'm glad I saw it. Is the final comment. I did toy with the idea of, I'm toying with the idea of heading into Universal to have one last go on Velocicoaster. It's on a 45-minute queue right now. So that's probably 20 minutes. I'll probably get 2 goes on it. But I am walking back tonight. I'm not getting a taxi or an Uber. So I don't know what I want to do. If I go on it, I won't regret the fact I've been on it. But right now, I'm trying to decide on whether I can walk that far. My tip here is always stay right. Right, I've decided I'm not going to be back in Orlando for a while. I'm going to have 2 more goes, well, at least 1, hopefully 2, on Velocicoaster. This is the only beacon that I'm interested in. So it's on 40 minutes, according to the app. So I shouldn't be able to get 2 rides on it, in theory. The queue is going a bit to the left though, which it wasn't last night. Last night it was literally just inside this area. The single rider is absolutely huge. I'm amazed it's still open, to be fair. That's a huge line. They're saying 40 minutes. How much more have we got? So we got an extra 5 minutes, 10 minutes worth. Oh no, it goes down a bit. It might just be 1 ride tonight. If I just get 1 ride, I'll ask for the front. If I can't get the front, I'll get the back. Yeah, we're all the way down here. This probably does mean this is the final ride. Should mean though, I should get a nice little video. Oh, maybe not, because it's already gone past. Oh my god, I keep saying that when walking down this tunnel. I mean, it's just next level. Yeah, I know I keep going on about it. It's definitely my favourite here in Orlando now. It's obviously I've got a slight nostalgia to it as well, which does help. Going on with Jurassic Park. Got a front row, and at 10 o'clock, exactly 10 o'clock, they stopped allowing people to request rows. So even if you're in the queue beforehand, if it hits 10 o'clock, that's it. You can't request. And the reason they do that is because they don't want 50 people in the front row queue. And then have to run 50 trains. And then what a lot of theme parks do is they forget to close off the front row queue. They've only got so many trains left. They just will stop you riding and just go, well, you can sit there, or that's it. Which is what they did in Energylandia when we went there. Front row. So I just joined it just before that closed off as us and 3 other people who managed to get onto that just before they closed it. You've got so much smoke in that first bit, after the first corner. This train's just ridiculous. There's smoke as you go forwards a bit, then backwards a bit, and then you have your first launch. There's like 3 or 4 proper airtight Taran, the Taran twist, and then it throws you at your seat. There's at least 3 or 4 of them. And you get on the front and back, you get massive airtime going over the top. Hang time in the inversion, and then you got that crazy in the first inversion, sorry, rather than in the first inversion after the second launch. Lots of hang time, and then after that, you've got that crazy barrel roll, and it is proper Europa Park. Europa Park. It is proper blue fire where it throws you out the seat, and then a couple of little hills, and it's still got massive pace into the brake run, so it just doesn't die out. It just gives it full pelt, and I came here expecting, after I did Hagrid's, and that's what they now class as a thrill coaster, I expected it to be a little bit watered down, a bit soft. It absolutely isn't. It's fantastic. I'm going to do Mako in the dark tomorrow probably, but Mako has no theming to go with it, and there's head choppers in the first bit as well. The head choppers, which I think work a bit better at the back because you don't see it until literally the last minute, whereas at the front you get a bit of a warning. But yeah, come and ride it, it's amazing. Some VIP tours happening here by the looks of things. Right, now time for the walk home, because I'm not paying 80 quid for an Uber But I'm so thrilled that I actually did make the effort and going to have that last front row nighttime ride. It's just incredible. I know I'll go on about it. There it is. I know the lights and iPhones doesn't like the lights too much, so probably just about the flares, but move over Hulk, the new king in town. Right, so that's the end of the videos from Universal. I'm going to SeaWorld tomorrow, so there'll be one last video from there before I head home. Might go to Fun Spot in the evening, depends on the cost really of the Ubers to get there. If I do, obviously I'll film it. Today I only started I got here about 2:30, 3 o'clock, and it was busy. It's by far the busiest I've ever seen Universal. I've only been in September and in these past couple of weeks as well, leading up to Christmas. But just shows if you're willing to be in a single rider, you can go on lots of Fast and Furious. Luckily didn't queue for that one. Twice on Revenge of the Mummy, Men in Black, Forbidden Journey, and then Velocicoaster. I don't know if I did anything else. Might have forgotten it, but that's all from this video. That's all from Universal. Now I won't be coming back anymore. I've had my fill on Velocicoaster. Velocicoaster is the reason why I kind of wanted to really come out to Orlando for this trip. If you have got this far, and the show, we saw the show as well. If you have got this far in the video, please subscribe, press the like button. What else? Oh, comment as well. What's your favourite ride at Universal? Did I use that one last time? Have you been on a Velocicoaster? Do you like it? It's a rhetorical question. That's it, that's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, an update. Yesterday, there was 2 people who queue jumped in front of me. Oh, is she just queue jumping? Am I invisible? It was fantastic. They got stopped at the lockers and the metal detectors, and about 20 people went in front of them, including myself. It's a small vendetta and a small win, but justice was served.